Assalamu Alaykum everyone, I hope you all are doing well. So in this video we will be doing a beautiful gold leaf calligraphy on a solid black background. And we won't be using any black gesso for the background. I will be sharing one of my favorite tips to actually prevent the thickness of the acrylic color. So I'm just using my black acrylic color with a flat brush to work on the background first. After applying paint, you need to blend it really well so there are no blobs of the paint on the canvas. You have to move your brush back and forth to actually blend well and get rid of all the blobs. That will take forever to dry. And yes, don't forget the sides of the canvas. So after a few hours, my canvas is completely dried, but still I can see some sticky parts over it, which will definitely affect my gold leaf application. To prevent these sticky areas, what I do when I'm not using the black gesso is I just take a little bit of the water and a matte varnish from this brand Bloopers. And what I'm going to do is I'll just mix these two like in 1:1 ratio, equal parts, and we will be mixing it really well. I will be using my flat brush to mix it properly and to apply it onto the canvas background. And after application, you have to wait at least 30 minutes so the layer is completely dried. And if you want, you can do multiple layers if the first one is not enough. This process requires a lot of patience and time. And once you're done, you can use a white pencil to sketch the motif, whatever you like to, right onto the canvas. And after that, I will be using this Mount Mart leafing size. You can use any brush that is convenient to you. And you need to apply this leafing size onto the sketched parts where you want your leaf to be. I am using two sizes of my round brush because that is what I find convenient. You need to make sure that your brush reaches every tiny details of your motif because that is what you're not going to miss. Once you're done applying the leafing size onto your motif, you need to wait at least 20 to 30 minutes so it will look like this, all transparent without any white spaces left, and it should be sticky and tacky. Once it's transparent, it's the perfect point where you can start adding your leaf. You can use any leaf. I'm using gold leaf over here by the brand Mahnoor because that is one of my favorite brands. So I'm just taking a little bit of it and covering the entire motif that I've just sketched. You can take off excess parts of your leaf to cover the tiny details onto the motif. Once you're done with the application process of your metal leaf, you need to brush off the excess parts that you don't need on your canvas. I am using my fan brush over here in the start. You can use any softer brush that you find convenient. After completely getting rid of the excess parts, you need to keep these residues safe in an airtight container, so you may use these in some other tiny art projects. So now I'm done and it looks like this. You can seal this painting with a glossy varnish or a lacquer spray, whatever you like. I hope you liked this video, but wait, we're not done yet. Wait for the bloopers.